Hello everybody, Snowflake here. Welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. We've got a lot of money, we've got a lot of hearts as Cyrus, so things are going pretty well overall. We did 3 tag duels in the last episode, the highlight of which was very much in the first duel where we took on Masha and Alvaro with our equipped spell deck. And I won on my first turn thanks to Armed Samurai Benkei and a whole bunch of equipped spells, and we just absolutely battered them. Say we, it was mostly me, but I'll take the victory. I was very proud of that one. Then we were in the Obelisk Blue Dome, then we moved over to the classroom, and we did a couple more duels. We used the 6 Samurai deck to take on Celia and Cherry, and it looked like we were going to cruise to an easy win, but they really hung in there. It did feel like a bit of an anime duel where everything we did, we just about couldn't win. And then they eventually managed to somehow beat us, which was very, very sad. But we did win in the last duel of the episode against Lawrence and Jillian with the Gravekeeper deck. I think Lawrence played Gaia Power, and that actually helped us a lot more than it helped him. And we won that duel fairly quickly as well. In this episode we're going to be doing 3 more tag duels. Don't know who we're going to be facing yet, but we'll see how it goes. We'll be switching decks naturally, and we'll be using the Horus deck. We just beat a Horus deck in the last episode when we OTK'd Masha, but hopefully it goes a bit better for us. Always forget to have my spare tab open. Okay, late at night. Where do we want to go? I'm gonna go to the abandoned dorm, of course. Where else? Hey, let's go back. Oh, Cyrus is happy, so we're staying. Okay, is anyone else as daring as we are to go to the abandoned dorm at this time? So far, no takers. Oh wow, there's actually no one here. That rarely ever happens. The abandoned dorm, normally you could have a whole episode of 3 duels here. But I guess everyone's gone. Friday night, no one wants to party at the abandoned dorm. Interesting. Alright, well I guess we'll have a nap and we'll move on to Saturday then. Day 34. Alright, we might end up doing class then. Depending on where we go, if there's less than 3 tag teams, you might end up doing that. I wasn't expecting to, but there you go. Let's try the forest. Now, there's got to be people here. Okay, Hose and Kadim, Fonda and Mindy. I think these people were here before when we were last at the forest. That's 2 duels. Will we have a 3rd opponent? We will. We have Ivan and Kenny. Okay, it's the same people that were here recently. I really want to beat Ivan and Kenny after what happened last time we dueled, which we will not speak of any further. I don't want to remember that. But yeah, let's take on Hose and Kadeem. We're 8 and 5 and 12 and 5 against them. So hopefully we can pull off a win here. Time to rule. And we'll go second. Let's test the result of duel. Yes, Hose, that's very good grammar for a teacher. Okay, our hands are okay. 2 UFO turtles is not ideal, but... Okay, gold sarcophagus, emergency provisions. So you gain 1,000 life points and a card to your hand in 2 turns. Good for you. Dandelion. Interesting choice. Well, he doesn't have any monsters, so maybe that's why. Cyrus, however, does have some monsters. King of the Swamp for polymerization. We've got a gyroid and a rescue raid, so we're 1 ambulance or steamoid away from the fusion monster. And if we're lucky, we might get it here, or we might get another powerful monster. Level 7, I don't think Cyrus even has one. Wonder Garrick is gone, and we get gyroid. Not bad, not quite the... Well, we already had a gyroid. And he is gonna go right ahead and summon the rescue roid. Since we have a gyroid spare, it's not too bad. Alright, Kadeem, Mr. Revolution, what have you got for me? Confiscation. Pay 1,000 life points to discard a card from Cyrus's hand. That could be bad. Heavy Storm. Interesting choice. Monster face down and Toll. We now have to pay 500 life points per attack. That's problematic. And Bugshmore face down, so I can see why he got rid of Heavy Storm. Okay, Royal Writ of Taxation. Select a random card in my hand, and I have to summon or activate that card by the end of your next turn. You take 1,000 damage. Oh no, if I don't use it, I take 1,000. If I do use it, they take 1,000. UFO Turtle. Is it worth taking the 1,000 damage hit to bring out Chorus and get that going? I'd rather just make him take the 1,000. Well, you played a dangerous game. Alright, we're going to have to pay some life points for this, but UFO Turtle attack. United Resistance, that's definitely worth it. Because Rescue Roid attacks directly. We lose 1,000, but they lose 1,600. Unless they... Oh, Begone Knave. Okay. I wish Cyrus still had his Heavy Storm now. They will in fact take the damage, but Rescue Roid will come back to my hand. But as long as we keep their life points down, I mean, he is going to get Dandelion now. But, yeah. Yeah, if we keep their life points down, they won't even be able to attack us that much. Okay, Cyber Dragon. Good card. And not even a bad combo with Begone Knave because you can keep special summoning it. Do I get rid of Cyber Dragon here? I think we do. Yeah, let's use Get Your Break. And we'll get rid of Travonian Emperor Dragon, maybe? If it's in the graveyard, we can bring it back with something. Yeah, let's go with that. That's probably Dandelion. I don't know what that is, but that could be trouble. We got Power Bond. And we got Gyroid. And you're gonna have to pay the toll. And they're gonna have the same amount of monsters on the field because fluff tokens in that. Alright, well, they're gonna get a Destiny draw, but if it's a trap card, he probably won't play it. Okay, he's Destiny draw is a face down monster. Little bit worrying. Got 7 tools. We've got Horus level 4. He just has to destroy a monster by battle. So yeah, let's do that. I'll have Gyroid attack the fluff token. We'll have Horus level 4 attack this. Giving up a lot of life points, but... oppressed people. His Destiny Shore was oppressed people, but Begone Knave goes back to his hand because it did damage to us. And UFO Turtle attacks. We'll take the hit of Begone Knave. And yeah, they're down to 1900. Seven tools face down and end. Let's see what Hose has. Nothing. So this should be it. Cyrus, wrap it up, if you will. Oh, there's Ambulance Roid. We would have been able to summon Ambulance Rescue Roid if Rescue Roid had stuck around. Goes back to our hand, but it's fine because Gyroid's about to land the killing blow. The duel looks very, well, a lot closer than it was because we had to pay so many life points just to attack. There we go. We take the victory. Never in too much doubt. Okay, very good duel. And we move on to the next one. It is time for the Fire Princess deck, where all we do is sit there and gain a bunch of life points and wait for Fire Princess, because we only have one. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it should be interesting against Fonda. Oh, this could be bad. We're against Fonda and Mindy, and of course Fonda has the bad reaction deck, which is a huge counter to a gain life point deck, since bad reaction makes everything do the opposite. But we're going to try it and see what happens. Yeah, this could be a disaster. But I'm here for it. I'm making content at the end of the day. Of course, there's every chance she doesn't draw a bad reaction to Sumachi, so we could just win. Mindy, of course, has her own ways of dealing damage. Might need a Cyrus carry here. Okay, I've got some good cards. Why don't I put Reasoning in this deck? I guess to try and get a Fire Princess more quickly, maybe? Spell Absorption and Hysteric Fairy. Strong card. Oh. Okay, there is a face down. 2 face downs. Hopefully neither of them is bad reaction. Cyrus has an MST though. And a Reasoning. Well, he's got a couple of his big hitters in his hand. Level 6, Widespread Ruin, Lightning Vortex, and it was level 6, UFO Roid. That is unfortunate. Alright, we got Sakuretsu armor at least. Monster attack. There's one back. Damn it, we can only get rid of one of those. And if she plays Dark Snake Syndrome, then there's one back is probably the one we'd rather get rid of. If only Cyrus had summoned that in attack, would have been okay. And another face down card. Okay, we'll try Reasoning first, see what happens. Magic Jammer. You got rid of Rescue Cat. No Reasoning for us. At least it doesn't count as being activated for Spell Absorption. Although, let's play Messenger of Peace. Yep, that's fair. We're also going to be gaining some life points because I'm going to be summoning Pure Mermaid. And we've also got Solemn Wishes and Magic Cylinder face down. Heavy Storm. Of course. We're in trouble. Big trouble. Oh, there's Fire Princess. That was my tactic. Give me that Fire Princess. Now, the only thing in my hand is Mariva Fallen One, which I don't want in my hand. I want it in the graveyard, but Cyrus, I can't remember what you had. You have nothing. Yeah, we're in big trouble. Limiter removal, useless. We're just going to be taking loads of damage per turn, which is not good. Like, we're supposed to be afraid of their effect damage, but they're just going to attack us to death. And we've literally got nothing useful at all to help save us. Okay, well, monster face down. And another trap. I feel like this has to be a good draw, or the duel's over. Wall of Revealing Light, that might just do the trick. What did they destroy, by the way? Call of the Haunted and Draining Shield. Okay, well, this has to work, or we lose. I think I will pay the full 3,000 here, because I can't afford to pay 2,000 and then they summon something slightly stronger, and then we lose the duel instantly. So we'll go with 3,000. That was a life-saving draw. We weren't going to lose this turn, but we would have lost eventually. Cyrus will get Destiny Draw. Probably Premature Burial now that we can't use it. Man, I'm good at predicting this game. I'm worried. No, there's Wombat. Okay. They can't take damage from card effects now, I've just realised. So, what was I going to say? So my Fire Princess strat is ruined, even if I do get them on the field. Injection Fairy Lily during damage step of either player's turn when this card battles. So even when it's attacked. Okay, so I don't want to attack Injection Fairy Lily. Cyrus will. Absolutely, Cyrus will. But until we inevitably lose, let's do something to them. Dancing Fairy attacks the Fire Princess. Gravity Bind. And that might have saved us, actually. So only level 3 or below monsters with 3,000 or more attack can attack for them. I mean, we stalled the duel a bit, but as soon as they start gaining life points, we're going to lose because of Fire Princess. Don't you dare power one, Cyrus. Don't you dare. I mean, you can't yet, but... what we can do, of course, is switch Dancing Fairy to defense mode and start gaining, what is it, 1,000 life points a turn? That's something we could probably use. Stray Asmodia, when it's destroyed by battle, both players gain 500 life points. 800 life points. Now, Fire Princess would hurt us, but I mean, it's probably not going to be destroyed by battle at the moment, not with this current game. Then we can tribute it for Mariva Fallen One later, and then if that gets destroyed, we can start gaining some life points. Hey, this might just be a stall for a deck out kind of duel, or wait for Guildford the Lightning. I would keep Dancing Fairy around for at least a couple more turns. Alright, now we can play Premature Burial. Bring back Bring back Cure Mermaid. Or Machine King Prototype. Yeah, actually that's smart because that's level 3. However, do not under any circumstances attack Injection Fairy Lily. Or you could go for Guildford. You know what? Not bad. Not, well, it can't attack, but you do blow up their field, including Fire Princess and Des Wombat. So, okay. We do lose our Dancing Fairy life point gain though. So we are still very vulnerable here. Monster and a card, face down. What is the other monster by the way? There's Koala. Ooh. It could have flipped that and killed us. Right? Surely? Weird. We'll summon UFO Turtle. And hope it gets destroyed so we get a Fire Princess. Yep, now just going defensive. Steamoid. I mean, I can tribute it, and I probably will tribute it for Mariba Fallen One. Okay, they're just lighting up their defense mode monsters and playing Messenger of Peace. So I need only level 3 monsters with under 1500 attack can attack for us. Alright, well we'll tribute Steamoid for Mariba Fallen One and hope someone kills it. Or I'll tribute it myself if I have the chance. I guess, yeah, we either wait for a deck out, well, or we try and get Fire Princess on the field and start hurting them. We don't have anything to gain life points yet, but eventually we should draw stuff since that is what we've got in our deck. Okay, good. Yeah, tribute, yeah, summon Perfect Machine King, and then we've got Mariba Fallen One in the graveyard. Makes good sense. Yeah, the only danger is if they start doing some effect damage to us. Premature Burial. Yeah, back down to 8,000. Hooray. Hysteric Fairy can't do anything. That's, well, it can. It can tribute 2 monsters to gain 1,000 life points, but he's not using the effect. Yep, Mariba Fallen One. Let's start gaining some life points. And we'll also play Spell Absorption. Okay, as soon as we get a Fire Princess, we're in business. Their spell and trap card zones are taken. So they probably won't be able to do much to threaten us. This is just going to be a slow victory, but should be a victory. Gate Guardian, nice. If you do get a UFO fighter, you can summon something strong. But you won't play Vehicle Connection Zone because you ain't smart enough to do that. Yeah, good. What are you going to play? Yeah, they've locked themselves in place. They can't do anything. And now I've got Cure Mermaid as well. You gain even more life points. Yeah, we really pulled this one out the bag. So now we're gaining 1,000 life points per turn. And they're losing 100 per turn. Got Ambulance Roy 2. That is going to take up our last monster zone though, so that is going to be a problem actually, because now we can't get Fire Princess on the field unless we sacrifice one of our monsters, which we could do. We're certainly going to have the life points for it. He's a tie. I mean, they're not going to attack, are they? So yeah. So yeah, Dark Geroids could do it. Or we just throw Ambulance Roid at it. We use Dark Geroid to make it weaker, and then Ambulance Roid. Or we could just attack it with Ambulance Roid. It really doesn't matter. Either way, we're good for now. Okay, ooh, Heavy Storm. Interesting. That could be a good move. We've gained a lot of life points now, so we do have a strong advantage. We've got Guildford the Lightning and Perfect Machine King. Could start doing some stuff. Yeah, I back it. Ambulance Roid's been flipped. At least that makes Perfect Machine King stronger. Dark Geroid has to weaken something on our side of the field, unfortunately. You should have done that first. Why Guildford? Just make Ambulance Roid weaker, who cares? Oh, there's Fire Princess. The best start. Cure Mermaid beats Sangam. Crystal Seer, okay. Alright, Guildford beats Fire Princess. And Perfect Machine King beats the Cat. And let's her add a trap to the top of her deck. Good Goblin Housekeeping. Wow, that's the best you got. Alright. Well, this could be good, but on the other hand, since we've cleared the field of their spells and traps, now they can put more down. So I am interested to see what they do. Alright, well, Ring of Destruction. That is... ooh. Luckily, we're going to be gaining a lot of those life points back. But there goes our Perfect Machine King. And Ceasefire, so we lose. Cool. Alright. Well, that was a very anticlimactic ending to what was a very well fought duel. So yeah, it turns out Heavy Storm actually lost us the match there. We were much better off stalling for more life points before launching our offensive. Yeah. Well, fair play, Fonda and Mindy. I did not expect a 6,200 effect damage swing from 2 cards, but there you go. Alright, don't rub it in, Fonda. Congratulations, though. Alright, well, let's try and ignore that duel. And we'll use our spellcaster deck for the final duel of the episode. And it is a revenge match. We will take on Ivan and Kenyu, who somehow managed to defeat us. That was Ivan's only win against us. Kenyu had beaten us before. I think he had a better partner than Ivan. I still can't believe this happened. Anyway, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Or not. Let's get that paper. Yeah. Alright, Great Axe and Mushroom Man. Okay, at least we got some Marine Red. That's good. And the trap cards we got are pretty good too. Ivan sets a monster. And a card. Interesting. You could use Raigeki Break to just drop a Dark Magician in the graveyard. Is something we could do. Let's hold off for now. Oh yeah, we put Sangan here for Sandwich, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's have Submarine Roid attack directly. Waboku. Alright, I don't mind you wasting Waboku on 800 life points. Still gets effects, that's fine. And we'll put Gravekeeper's Spy for defense. And Torrential Tribute, just in case. Hope Submarine Roid will be enough. Cyrus could just go with Perfect Machine King though, to be fair. Monster and 2 cards face down. Let's go with Raigeki Break. Mind on Air. We don't have anything to bring anything back right now. So I'm thinking maybe we wait, but then Cyrus is probably going to summon Perfect Machine King now, isn't he? So if we do get something to bring back, then we'll probably use it on that and not Dark Magician. So let's get rid of Mind on Air. Let's go with that. Mixizure. Okay, that's a pretty good card. Let's get rid of. Alright, he's just going Submarine Roid. Now he's got Ambulance Roid and Rescue Roid. No fusion cards at the moment. Okay, now he's summoning Perfect Machine King. Yeah, they're just going to put an army of face-down monsters in our way. And there's not too much I can do about it. I'm not really drawing any of my heavy hitters here. All I can do is just get through them one by one. Spirit of the Breeze, okay. I'll throw Sangan face down and Bottomless Trap Hole as well. At least we're not in a position where I think we're going to lose this duel. We've got a lot of good cards to back us up if the worst happens. United we stand. That's an interesting timing. Then he's tributed Sangan for Rescue Roid, which isn't bad because now Sangan lets him add something else to his hand. UFO Roid. Interesting choice. Not Jet Roid, Submarine Roid, Drill Roid. No, you can't use on Drill Roid. Ah, another Michizuri. There goes the United We Stand that you used. Good job, Cyrus. We didn't need United We Stand at that point. Perfect Machine King was plenty strong enough. Oh, tribute a monster to set a monster. Suppose we might as well play Spell Absorption. And we'll have Rescue Roid attack this. Spirit of a Mountain. Damn. Can't attack us at least, but it's gonna defend. Oh, we got Mirror Force as well. Cool. Mushroom Man 2. There's his ace. Ambulance Roid face down. Might be worth just tributing them both for Dark Magician at this point. Ooh, Mist Body. Spirit of a Mountain is now unbeatable. I do have Smashing Ground, actually. And now you're going to attack. Sakuretsu Arm, well, it wastes their Mist Body at least. It's not like we don't have a room to spare for trap cards. There we go, there's another one. I think we will just go for Dark Magician at this point. No, we're not torrential tributing. Giant Rat. Okay, Woodland Sprite, what do you do? Send one equip card, equipped to this card to the graveyard to inflict 500 points of damage. Okay, I'm not particularly scared at that. If you even play an equipped spell card, I gain 500 life points from spell absorption anyway. Premature Burial, okay. That's fine. We gain life points, you lose life points. And you get a monster back that can't beat Dark Magician. Giant Rat is annoying. That is worth mentioning, but I'll take annoying because we are gonna win this duel, guys. I promise. It's gonna take a while because they're just putting a massive defense up. We will win. Okay, let's see what reasoning gets us. Level 7, so we should get a monster. Dark Geroid. It's not bad. I don't know why you did that on Woodland Sprite. Could have done it on Giant Rat. Loss held by Tribute. Ooh. That's not good at all. We're still gonna win, don't worry. I promise. I promise. Like, they summon a monster Torrential Tribute, so we're okay. Alright, Fairy of the Fountain. Not the worst level 4 monster I've ever seen. Okay, Dream Sprite. Yeah, you could have just done Torrential Tribute like at the start, Cyrus. That would have been more effective. Okay. What did they have? Mushroom Man, Dream Sprite. Okay. We'll throw Old Vindictive Magician down, and if they attack it, whenever it attacks it gets destroyed. Okay, Kenyu has got nothing. Cyrus could tribute for UFO Roid. And he is. I'm not mad at it. We've got Mirror Force, we've got Magic Cylinder, so we've got some protection. MST was a good draw as well. Stop any more of those trap cards. Okay, wants to face down. Ooh. Now do I discard Smashing Ground? I think... yeah, let's do that. Here's the tricky. We'll use Tricky to attack. Raging Flame Sprite. That could have been dangerous, but UFO Roid attacks directly. Right, can you please continue to have nothing? Muyan Curry. You gain 200 life points, but I gain 500 life points. So I'm not sure about that one, friend. Your card benefited me more than it benefited you. Although if you do end up surviving by 500 life points, sorry, by 200 life points, then I guess it was worth it. We just need something with 1,000 or more attack. Oh, look at that, it's Gyroid. That reminds me of the duel when Jaden took on Chaz in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And, like, Chaz was on 1,000 life points, and Jaden was like, if I draw just the right monster, you'll lose. Oh look, it's Elemental Hero Avia with 1,000 attack. Perfect. Alright, Revenge is sweet. It was a bit of a laboured win considering the level of opponents we were facing, but we got there in the end. That you do, my friend. Ooh, that was a big boost in heart. We are very, very close to finishing that final heart now. And yeah, and that'll be the end of this episode. But the Cyrus playthrough might be coming to an end real soon. Yeah, this might even be the last day when you think about it. Depending on how many duelists we face between now and the end of the day, Sunday could be the day where we finish the story. Or maybe it'll be a tournament first and then Monday would be the last day. I don't know how it'll work. But yeah, to recap this episode, we went to the abandoned dorm in the middle of the night. No one was there. So we slept, we came to the forest in the morning, and we found 3 tag teams. We started with Hose and Kareem, who we took on with the Horus deck. And despite having to pay for a lot of attacks, pay life points for a lot of attacks, we did eventually manage to defeat them. Then we took on Fonda and Mindy, and it looked very, very bad at the start. We got very low on life points. But we did manage to turn around. I top decked the Wall of Revealing Light to protect us. And we managed to gain back a lot of the life points. But it wasn't enough in the end, because Mindy had Ring of Destruction and Ceasefire, which dealt a total of like 6,000 plus damage to us. And lost us the duel just when it looked like we were getting ourselves back in the game. And that was with the Fire Princess deck. And Fonda was also using a Fire Princess deck. And then we took on Kenyu and Ivan in a revenge match. And we managed to defeat them eventually. It was a little bit of a slow duel, but we were always in control of it, really. We used the Spellcaster deck to do that. But yeah, in the next episode, we will be going to class, and then we'll be doing 3 more tag duels. We're almost finished our 8 hearts. We're also going to be making a new deck in the next episode as well to duel with. So yeah, exciting times. But I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.